And a low blow by Morgan. A low blow by Morgan. Mysterio. The official has no idea what just happened. 619.
Dom's gonna do it!
Dom to the top rope. Frog splash. Cover. Mysterio advances.
Here is your winner, Dirty Dominic Mysterio!
Rusev, don't this, come on! No! Just rip the mask off Mysterio! What the hell, Rusev? Shown by Rusev! Complete and utter disrespect by these two animals! Chad Gable! Hell yes! Gable rushed into the ring! Chad Gable with a German suplex to Ethan Page! Gable, who's learned to respect Lucha Libre, who understands what it's like to lose the mask, and Gable making Rusev and Page pay! Chad Gable as emotional as we've seen him in a long, long time. And with the ankle lock locked in, Rusev dragging Page to safety. And again, coming to the aid of Rey Mysterio, who had his mask ripped off by Rusev.
No one knows that humiliation like Gable.
I'll tell you, Corey, and you know this better than anyone, Chad Gable has come a long, long way.
We have said for years that Chad Gable may be the best professional wrestler in the business. And after the journey Gable has endured over the last year plus, Chad Gable belongs in the ring with the best of the best.
And now Priest into the corner. Williams will send him out to the apron. Damian Priest with a big kick. The martial arts background of Damian Priest coming into play. Dominic Mysterio now going to meet Priest on the ropes.
Nobody knows Priest better than Dominic Mysterio, and simply cut Priest off at the right time there. However,
Trick Williams in the middle of it.
Got some other ideas. Oh no.
Dominic begging Damian Priest. And now Breaker is going for a Breakensteiner again. Priest trying to counter.
Punch in the back of the knees, a Braun Breaker, unique, but it simply worked perfectly. However, tied up in the ropes is Braun Breaker, navigating his way out here.
Yeah, dangerous situation here for Damian Priest. Williams and Breaker with a superplex. Went for that spin kick. Breaker slipped and he still delivered a torpedo spear. And Mysterio sent out of the ring by Breaker. Williams, trick shot.
Oh, right on the point of the jaw.
Cover now on Priest, recovering from the spear. And Dominic pulls out the official, which is legal because there are no disqualifications.
It's about as smart a thing as you can do. Once again, was never going to get in there to make the breaker, but Trick Williams looks infuriated. And there are consequences.
Oh, Trick could have the match
Oh,
up one
Trick
right
slap.
there if Mysterio didn't drag Engler out of the ring. And now Breaker going to send Williams out to the floor. Trick Williams now on our announce table.
That's not where you want to be.
Not at all.
Braun Breaker's in town.
We've seen Breaker do this before. That clothesline through Williams. Meanwhile, inside the ring, Dominic with a drop kick to Priest.
Trick Williams is a mangled wreck. It's Dominic's for the
boots by Priest.
As they slug right to the chest / jaw of Dirty Dom, who is now...
And look at who's here now. Look who's here. J.D. McDonough from the Judgment Day.
Plucked out of midair.
Down to heaven.
Well, trying to run interference play. Major spoiler. Looks like he's been denied.
And a low blow by Morgan. A low blow by Morgan. Mysterio. The official has no idea what just happened. 619.
Dom's gonna do it.
Dom to the top rope. Frog splash. Cover. Mysterio advances.
Here is your winner, Dirty Dominic Mysterio!
In 3, 2, 1, clap. Benoit balls.
I still think Kevin Sullivan did it.
I'm Aubrey Edwards. I'm not a wrestler.
Tony's quick sniffs of the week.
No, just my dickhead friends causing concussions and shit. All right, never mind.
There's barbecue sauce. So good, half the face don't work.
With Hogan that close up on the fucking camera reminds me of my racist uncle. I know you ain't listening, but you know who you are, you fucking racist.
Uncle Oh my God, for real, don't tell me that's his name. Oh, no way. I was kidding. I swear to That was just the first thing that came to my head. It was the first thing.
Welcome to the Top of Wrestling with your hosts ODM and the Professor.
Good Wrestling Day. Welcome on back. It's the Top of Wrestling Podcast. I am the Professor Mark Fantasia. He is the Doc, ODM, Joe Rizzo. We're here on iTunes, Spotify, Podbean, Amazon Music, Pandora, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and the X. Sometimes I like to slow it down, make sure you know what I'm talking about. But we appreciate when you guys do like, subscribe, share, whatever. Anyway, dumb hoopla out of the way. We're ready. We got wrestling today. We got some news. We got results. For God's sakes, for once, we don't have a pay-per-view in real life history. I'm not going to lie. The older version of the Monday Night Wars was killing us with the amount of pay-per-views, the amount of real pay-per-views in real life and in the wars. But today we got regular results. We got Bring It to the Table. We got Reliving the Monday Night Wars 30 years and 7 months later. Plus this week, our TV show of the week. ODM is going to be talking to us about how we need to go. Question for you, ODM, and this is my intro to you, and you can give the hey-o right after or before. Is this show from either like the early, is it like early 2000s?
Hey, yo. You talking about Go?
Yes.
Go is from 1999.
Okay. I attempted a quick little search on it today to see if I could find what we're going to be talking about. So I was more confused after I Googled. Anyway, so how the fuck are you, dude?
I told you, man, I am just scatterbrained. There's just so much shit going on. I'm sure we'll touch on it at the table later. But, yeah, I saw the last piece of news. And, I mean, I have to admit, man, you know, not to play spoiler here or jump ahead too much, but that's kind of where I am with just wrestling in general right now. It is just... I really need to, like I said, it's been crazy lately, but I really still, and I've been saying this for 2 months, I really do want to start watching AEW. You sent me a video. You sent me a video that MJF did with Ariel Helwani, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was actually really modest while being braggadocious, but he wasn't being braggadocious. He was just, you know, kind of spitting some truth. I don't know that it applies across the board necessarily, but for the most part, I mean, he ain't lying.
So, and to sum up what his conversation was, and I found it very interesting, he was saying, I do believe we do have the best wrestling product on TV right now. Now, okay, fine, right? That's corporate. You're going to do that for any company you're working for,
Sure.
right? However, he did say, because Ariel asked him about they called it the black eyes of what happened in basically the whole Punk situation, airing the footage. He even asked MJF if he agreed with the footage being displayed. And he said, yeah, those were black eyes periods of our time. He's like, but right now we're moving forward. We're being stronger than ever. We're doing better than ever. Our buy rates are back up. And I got to be honest, he's not wrong. Like, watching the show, watching the product, watching how things are moving forward. Fuck it. You know what, ODM? I actually like how, you know what? We're already there because we're just going to make it the first topic then. So it's funny because where we are right now in WWE, everything has been copy and paste. Penta, open challenges. U.S. title, open challenges. Every Cody Rhodes feud has been not a schmozzy, but a shitty, clean version, like a foot under the rope. Right?
Right.
With Owens, Orton, Gunther, everybody that Cody has went face to face with, Drew McIntyre. And then it's the follow-up with the general manager. I got screwed. And then we have another match. And it's a stipulation match. And Cody wins again. This shit's fucking boring, man. It's extremely boring. And it's funny because earlier today I saw Bully Ray straight out loud. He said, they don't have my attention. It's extremely boring. He said it's boring. But AEW, I'm watching things progress. Now, maybe it's not the direction I like, because when we get to Dynamite, I can promise you, I'm going to say some things I don't like. However, I'm not repeating the same thing I did from last week's Dynamite or 2 months ago's Dynamite, because they are kind of switching it up. WWE, I mean, every Monday's the same shit. Over and over. However, the only thing that's saving them right now is the King of the Ring. They have had some surprising upsets. The fact that Seth Rollins was knocked out of the tournament, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Because I thought that's where they were going. Where I think they should go, I mean, a great comparison I saw online is Brock Lesnar was 2002, rookie year, won the King of the Ring. Obafemi, your rookie year on the roster, you should just win the King of the Ring. But it's probably going to be Brock fucking him over so they can have the SummerSlam match rather than Oba facing Roman Reigns. But let me tell you this right now. Oba versus Roman Reigns, I feel, would sell more tickets at SummerSlam than Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins. Or no, I'm sorry, Brock Lesnar and Obafemi and Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns.
Right. Oh, I gotcha. I'm with you on that one, man.
So, it's been a shit show recently. But again, we're going to get into the results really soon. But you can't tell me these guys aren't competition. This one makes me laugh. June 28th, if you're a wrestling fan, get your TK powder ready. TNA Slammiversary. This is this the one that's... No, that's not till later. I was going to ask if this is a Chicago. It's not, but TNA Slammiversary. This is one coming up. Every title is on the line. They're going to have the X Division Championship match, or X Division Ultimate X. The Ultimate X Division Championship match, where they have the crisscross ropes and the title in the middle. Every title's on the line. So that's going to start at 4 p.m. At 7 p.m., NXT Great American Bash. That'll fire up. And then 1 hour later, AEW Forbidden Door at 8 p.m. That's a lot of wrestling, man. You got to have multiple TVs ready to go. Problem with Forbidden Door is they They ruined it. And again, I'm going to tell you where I'm watching lately. I've been watching more AEW than WWE, but I don't like this concept that they use anymore because they get dog shit for what the Forbidden Door is. Scratch the name. Use something new.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything anymore.
No. And their Forbidden Doors were pretty good, man. I mean, look, the first one, Okada and Bryan Danielson. The second one was Omega and Ospreay before Ospreay officially signed with AEW, but all was pretty much there working anyway. But my point is that there used to be some really good Forbidden Doors, but now there's no one over in New Japan CMLL that I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see an AEW wrestler face him.
Right. Yeah. It's just not there.
So, no. NXT, the Heritage Cup, is officially no longer active. And this is the last actual championship from the NXT UK brand. And the last person to hold it was Channing Stacks. So that's it. They've put that to the alumni section, that title. Fine. I don't think we need it.
Yeah,
you guys
no.
are using the Speed title.
Yeah.
Which I thought I hated the Speed title, right? But them using it on NXT, the champion right now is Lexus King. Mm-hmm. And he's been doing actually a pretty good job and doing some pretty good promos with it. I'm not upset with watching a 3-minute match. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? Like it's Jesus Christ, better than every match being 25.
Yeah, that doesn't need, or two commercial breaks.
Oh, I could take a dump, and still see all the goods of the matches.
And honestly, the thing is, even on like Raw and SmackDown, the matches, the commercial breaks, because I mean, almost every match has 2 commercial breaks. And
Easily.
Sometimes the commercial breaks are longer than the fucking totality of the match.
Yep. And you could go commercial break to the next commercial break and be okay with missing all of that and come back and see the beginning, the end, and be happy with it. That's all you need.
100%.
That's why I'm not it's more ads and bullshit than we've ever had. Speaking of trash, Duke the Dumpster Drosy. He's going to be on trial July 8th. We talked about his arrest, where he is, on trial for attempted aggravated assault on a minor as a teacher. Bro, you worked your way up from being a trash man to a wrestler to a teacher, and you threw it all away. All right, no, I'm not making light of this bullshit.
Get it?
For real. Piece of shit. For real. Fuck him. I hope he gets whatever. It's, man, god damn it. The amount of bullshit you see with minors touching teachers, teachers touching minors touching teachers. It's all fucked up. And you know what? I will say this. I got to go on to this little rant. When people are like, oh man, well, if that teacher did that to me when I was that age, like guys being like, oh, that would have been great. I will say, all my teachers look like cafeteria ladies. However, it's still fucked up. So fuck Duke the Dumpster Drosy.
Well, here's the thing. I'm just looking stuff up, and I see an article from about a year ago saying that he was charged with attempting to purchase child sexual assault material.
Then what the fuck is aggravated assault on a minor?
That might be the charge that they're using.
Oh, because whoever was on that video, you're
was
getting
being
charged
assaulted.
with.
Yeah.
Ugh, Jesus Christ.
You know what? And here's the thing. I was going to say, well, let's look this up quick because I want to know the specifics. Because it could be that it could have been something innocuous, like a student came at him and he manhandled him and just threw him off of him. But this is a lot worse. So yeah, fuck the dumpster.
She tripped, fell, and I landed inside of her.
Jesus.
Is not what happened, which is fine. Anyway, Nick Nemeth's brother, he threw claims out there. Fuck him. I'm not even going to bother calling him by his real name. He's always going to be Nick Nemeth's brother from here on forward. Fuck him. He shared a picture of CM Punk, who is sharing a picture of himself in the gym, and his biceps are ripped. He's in probably one of the best shapes he's ever been in.
Yeah, it looks huge.
I would compare it to probably his 2011-2012 run, where he was, world champ. At the same point, he was also beat up and worn down, so he was losing some of that muscle mass because of just life. But looks great. And Nick Nemeth's brother says, oh, wow, Mr. I don't do drugs. I'm straight edge, and I don't drink. I don't smoke. But he's definitely on those PEDs, which is performance-enhancing drugs, in case you guys don't know what PEDs are. I know we just went from one PED to another.
One PED to another. In
Oh
America,
my God.
they say
Yo,
pedophile. I actually got that wrong. It's pedophile.
His name is... What's his name? Pedophile.
Pedophile.
What?
Who's the pedophile?
That is such... Yo, honest to God, one of the best ways to cross over two different types of accents or languages in a show ever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good job, IT crowd. Who's a pedophile? Anyway, fuck, I really lost where I was at with that, and that was really good. Anyway,
Nick Nemeth's brother.
Nick Nemeth's brother calling out Punk, saying that he's on steroids, basically. Of all people who dude, this was, all right, here, I'm going to try to say it. I hate hearing people say it, but I got to say it. I did not have Ryback defending CM Punk on my bingo card in June of 2026.
Me neither. Feed me more steroids.
He said, you know, he understands Punk's ethic and how he does things and working. And if he was on those things, Punk wouldn't look the way he does. He'd look even bigger and more jacked and ripped in areas and shit. And, yo, if Ryback is coming to the aid of CM Punk, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Nick Nemeth's
You really
brother.
look like a clown now.
Totally. Dude, I'm like one of his biggest foes. One of my favorite things is hearing the thing. You either got to admit right now that you're a dumb fuck or that you did it on purpose. Oh, I'm a dumb fuck. To get a guy that's twice your size to admit that shit, you know what I mean? Like, And Ryback's never disputed that shit. He's never been like, no, I didn't say that. No, he did.
For all the weird shit that Ryback says, and he's truthful at times, it seems.
Right. A feel good heart moment, I thought, for the weekend that I saw was Mick Foley and Britt Baker. Jesus Christ, first time I've seen Britt Baker at all on a camera, really, outside of she was at the
NFL draft,
I think it was. Yeah. Mick Foley and Britt Baker visiting Rebel and giving like a squeeze hug on the side of her, on each side of her, and fuck, this one, it really does start to bother me the more I keep seeing everything with her or with Rebel, and I'm like, it sucks so fucking bad. So young. Also extremely sad that that's the first time I've seen Britt Baker. But I'm glad that's what she did, because she was a part of Baker's crew.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not like Baker was like, it was just someone who was a character to me. Her being there, and Foley, gotta be honest, he is the most wholesome-hearted guy when it comes to female wrestlers. I'd actually give Punk as a second place. And people are like, oh, it's just him being creepy. No, it's not, man. Foley is all about female wrestlers getting a chance. Punk has been that way because look who he's married to.
Yeah, fair enough.
So seeing Foley being there to see Rebel, I thought that was pretty cool. The good, feel-good moment. A funny moment. Did you happen to see about this shit?
Oh, I did. Ironic, don't you think?
You're gonna burn in hell. A large American flag that was hanging from WWE headquarters ended up catching fire by connecting with power lines, and it caused thousands to be without power for hours. I don't know why that's funny to me. It's fucked up. But it's like, there's God? Hello? Like, is there a message?
It's me, Margaret. You know what it probably was? It was probably the flag was like, man, their product is so bad, I'm going to knock out the power so nobody has to watch it.
Oh, my God. He was like, oh, well, I couldn't be there to boo the dickhead at MSG, so maybe I'll just put myself in the power lines right now. Yo, can we talk about that real quick? Okay, it's not in the notes, so fuck it. Danhausen is who fucked us up. Yes, people are saying the douchebag being there was a reason why the Knicks
That's the way
lost.
that I would look at it, yeah.
Fine, but Danhausen fucked us. You know why? Keep it where you were. You were fine. Then you said, ha-ha, Las Vegas for the NHL playoffs. You're cursed against the fucking Hurricanes.
Mm-hmm.
The very next day, the fucking Knicks lost. I think it's because they're overexerting him with his curses. Keep one curse going, let the goddamn Knicks win, and then we can talk.
Yeah, or the Knicks just played a shitty game.
They did. Yo, did you see some of those goddamn fouls? The one where he got pushed down in the back of his neck. What's his Wemby?
Yeah.
Fuck him. I hope he gets hit by a fucking car tonight.
Wow.
Fuck him. He's a dirty goddamn player.
Yeah, no,
Fuck
there
him.
was some
Fuck his
bad
mother.
calls. There were some bad calls. I think was it one of the Knicks got charged or something? They're like, no, that was normal contact. What?
What? Charged? He
tackled
It was
him.
a freight train.
Yeah, it was a shoulder tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, dude. Honestly, look, I'll admit to a flop. I've seen Josh Allen flop, and I've been like, stop, get up, shut the fuck up. There was not flopping on that end during that game, so fuck that shit. So no, I put it on Danhausen multitasking. Finish the Knicks, and then we need to talk about the Bills.
Yeah, there we go.
Speaking of people getting fucked over, poor New Orleans. You're going to get WrestleMania 42. Hang on, guys. Shit, we're going to go back to Vegas. We're going to get you. I promise we got you covered. Here's Money in the Bank in June. Oh, shit.
We're going to do it in October, maybe.
Yeah, we're actually going to push that to October. We don't even have creative plans for who we would hand that off to, so we're going to need to push that entire pay-per-view completely out.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, people have already bought tickets, flights, shit
Hotel,
to that event.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. It's funny because we always bitch about, wow, look at the prices for WWE's tickets. Do you see the fucking Madison Square Garden tickets?
Nope.
Oh, my God. Several thousand for the Game 3.
Jeez.
For,
That's not
like, back row.
surprising, though. I mean, you look at all the stars that are there, man. You know, it's. I mean, you have to understand, New York basketball has always been like the Lakers, right? Just the amount of star power, and it's a big fucking deal.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's
well,
the
yeah,
Garden.
man. I like seeing Stiller, Spike Lee.
Spike Lee, yeah.
Stiller with actually Christine Taylor, his wife. Fucking all of a sudden, Timothy
Chalamet. Shamalama Ding Dong.
The Shamalama Ding Dong. Speaking of people who make more money than us, in our contract news, Steve Macklin and his fiance, they requested their release from TNA, and they are released.
Well, there you go.
I am going to say, because of how they left, it's AEW or MLW, but I don't see him doing New Japan, but WWE is not going to be happy with how he just walked out.
Yeah.
WWE has been interested, again, with Zilla Fatu.
Yeah, we heard about that like 6 months ago, didn't we? Hear he was at the
We've
Performance
heard it
Center
about
back then?
6 times now,
Yeah.
dude. Like, it's one of those weird, I have to say this, I'll believe it when I see it moments.
Yeah,
That's
at this
where we're
point.
at now.
Yeah.
Solo was a questionable thing, and he just came out of nowhere.
He did, yeah.
Now, I'm not going to lie. He, deep down, is a goddamn national treasure. The way
he's
he
funny as
mocks every wrestler. Like, I watched him mock Obafemi and then pay for it at a live show.
And he flipped off a fan recently at like one of the house shows.
Oh, picking it out of his pants and did it. One of my favorite ones, someone goes, I love you, Solo. He goes, at an airport, he goes, yeah, then come carry my bags.
He's the man.
Solo's good. I think he's funny as fuck, man. Like, honestly, everybody says Jimmy is actually extremely funny.
Okay, I could see that.
Jay's the drunk.
Yeah, well, no shit. I saw. I didn't put it in. I think it was SmackDown. I didn't put it in. Did you see the interaction? We're talking about National Treasures. R-Truth and Royce Keys.
DP.
You're gonna love DP. You may not be familiar with it, but you're gonna love it.
And then he goes, I don't even know if that's PG. DP being Damian Priest, which is still just great. And he's calling it Judgment Day 2000. Which is fucking great. You would do that in the 90s, right?
Yeah,
you had LOD 2000. Now he's like it at least be 2100, something. But it fucking truth. He's still doing it, man. He's making me laugh. And Mike Santana, I see that you have this in the news. We did bring this up, but it's getting more concrete each week that he is believed to be signing with WWE once his contract expires.
Next month.
I think he's yep. I think, again, perfect fit for NXT. He's already been doing a good deal with the small crowds. If you put him in the main roster, he's down on your lower card within a month.
Well, revisiting what we talked about with the WWE product earlier, we've been in this weird spot where we've had a lot of nostalgia with older wrestlers, and between injuries and just no storylines and no direction, that's kind of fallen by the wayside. But the thing is, you've got a lot of young talent that could really be doing a lot more than they are right now, and you're just not utilizing them the way you should. I feel like that's part of the problem. So, he would get lost in the shuffle if he went to the main roster. Easily.
Ricky Starks is my biggest example right now.
Yeah.
I mean, Carmelo Hayes did all right for a minute, but then nothing.
Yep, just fell off. So
let's talk about some results from this week. On Dynamite, Mark Briscoe cut the fucking promo of his life. Talking about Tony gave me a job at the right time, and it was when I lost my brother, and if I didn't have this company, I don't know what I'd have. And I had to celebrate his birthday, my birthday, nothing without him. And I'll be damned if you think I'm not worthy of a world title shot. Talking MJF. Dude, it was one of the realest promos, a goosebump promo for real. Like, where I was like, oh shit. Like, I think you're going to be the world champ? No, but now I'm interested in a world title match. But that's my point. I'm okay with knowing you're not going to win, but I'm okay with a feud where you give me something that's exciting.
Sure.
Cody Rhodes right now is, again, that copy-paste. At least Cena, Hogan, each competitor was different and the storylines were different for them to continue as a babyface. Cody, they don't know what the fuck to do with him right now. Freddie Monet made her return and moved on in the Owen Cup.
Hooray.
Yeah, give me another hooray for the next one here. Kevin Knight, after turning on Darby Allin at the pay-per-view and then arguing with his former partner who was in his mom's dress, Speedball, he faced and beat Speedball this week. And then, as you do when you are heel, you are now officially a member of the Don Callis Midcard family. Thanks for playing heel.
Outstanding. And Don Callis lost his teeth.
Oh my God, him losing his teeth that's a national treasure. You want to talk about something that's just amazing? He's done it like 6 times on live TV now. And I've seen so many great things. Everybody's like, he needs to see Britt Baker soon.
No shit. Get some fucking... What's that
glue?
Shit? The paste. Whatever that shit that's called.
Did you ever watch the Dennis the Menace movie with Walter Matthau?
Oh, fuck yeah. Christopher Lloyd was the vagrant.
With the yeah.
Put
the chiclets in there. Use chiclet gum.
Yeah, there you go.
Yo, I swear to God, there's a great meme out there. Yo, this movie had me worried that some bum was going to randomly come take my apple out of nowhere.
Right.
And made you think you could just eat a can of beans, no problem. Like, anyway, yeah. MJF retained his world title against Roosh. Ended up getting an injury to his left knee. Roosh did a running double foot stomp to MJF while he was sitting in the corner. but Roosh landed directly on top of MJF's knee.
Okay, so I read it was from a tombstone done on the floor.
No, if you see the video, you can totally tell it's exactly when he grabs his leg. But that being said, he did pull out of being in a indie thing this past weekend.
Yep.
And it's so funny because I've seen some funny things online where people are like, oh, see, Tony doesn't pay them enough where he has to go do indie things for a weekend. I'm like, no, Tony pays them enough and also allows them to go do these things. I'm like, that's the fucking difference. I'm like, I'm going to give TK the fucking credit. He allows them to go do some appearances in every other place if it's set in their contract.
Right.
In the main event, Will Ospreay defeated Mark Davis in the semifinals. He's headed to the finals for the Owen Cup. It's looking like he's facing Swerve. This match, it was, holy shit. It was about a 30-minute match, and by minute 15, it was total chaos. The Dick Riders got involved, as did Takeshita, because he's a face now, because they're all facing off against the Don Callis mid-card family. So you got Trent Beretta, El Clone, all these guys coming in left and right. And then finally, when everybody's fought off, Ospreay's getting ready to go for the win. And Kyle Felcher comes in out of nowhere and does a quick Snapdragon suplex. And it looks like it was over for him. Until Takeshita comes back, fights him off, helps that out. And Ospreay ends up getting the win over Mark Davis. I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to give this thing like a 5-star match, but with the uncertainty of how the match was going to end, because they had a lot of near falls, I'll give you that. And I know there's an argument recently between Booker T and Ricochet online about finishers are useless because
the spamming of the 2K finishers thing. Yeah.
Spamming, thank you. This match, it wasn't finisher after finisher. It was extremely cool near fall moments. So I do urge you to watch Mark Davis, Will Ospreay from this past week. It was actually a really, really good match. Now, promo of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, we did everything we could to find this actual promo. Unfortunately, we couldn't find its sound clip. And I don't know. Do you want me to try and do it in a Juice Robinson voice, or do you want me to just read it?
Dude, if you read it, I think that's good enough.
Okay, good enough. Here we go. Because if I did it in Juice Robinson, here it is. David Finlay, I swear! Because he's got a high-pitched fucking voice, and I need my voice tomorrow for my insurance clients. Here we go. David Finlay, I swear, if you ever come after me again with your daddy's little wooden sex toy, I'm going to take it and I'm going to whittle it down so thin that it's going to fit right up your urethra. That's right. And then I'm going to take Clark's Strike Anywhere match and I'm going to light the tip and watch it burn all the way up your urinary tract so that every time you take a piss from here on out, it's going to feel like you have herpetogonosyphilitis.
Herpetogonosyphilitis.
Herpetogonosyphilitis. And guess what, you son of a bitch? There's no cure for herpetogonosyphilitis. Jesus Christ, anyway, I can't even say my own
Avoid the
medication.
clap.
Come on. Jimmy Dugan. Everyone's probably like reading this, and I've seen a lot of people like, this is the dumb shit that AEW's producing. No, man. That's Juice being Juice. Watch some of his promos from New Japan. He's always been this way. Mm-hmm. One of my favorite promos from him is when he was supposed to face CM Punk in AEW. And he goes, Punk, you want me to go to sleep so bad? Well, let me tell you something. I got 8 hours of sleep last night. I feel fucking great. So the dude is brilliant. They saw him as CJ Robinson in NXT.
Yeah.
Juice Robinson, he's a good promo. He's funny, but he's also a good wrestler. I liked this promo. I laughed at it. And I know everybody's like, it's a little fucking much. Yeah, dude, but you know what? Tell me the last time you heard someone saying they're going to put something up your dick hole.
Probably was Adam Sandler and Airheads.
I may say that actually to my next person. If anybody who ever wants to fight me in a bar, be like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to whittle down a piece of wood so thin that I'm going to stick it right up your urethra. And then...
Don't try the syphilis part.
You know I won't get it right.
You won't get it right.
Like Chinosuke Kashka.
Yeah, close.
Anyway, so on Impact, 2 major things. Eric Young says he's coming after Mike Santana's world title. And you know what? It's looking like, you know what? Maybe Eric Young gets his second reign. He's the biggest veteran that's still in this company. Maybe he gets his second reign by taking Santana out in the next month or so, considering it's looking like he's heading to WWE. Yep.
Yeah, could be.
But in the main event, the Righteous defeated the Broken Hardys in a Wicked Garden match. The ropes were completely lined up with barbed wire, but also had these flowers. Jeff Hardy's hair got stuck in one of them.
Ooh.
Fucking bad. And it was rough to watch, where I was like, oh my God, I can't. Like, it's actually bothering me. Like, it was like, I felt it in the elbows. I was like, Jesus, it was a lot. And he finally got broken free. I don't know how, at what cost. Oof. But then Vincent shoves these flowers down Jeff Hardy's throat, foams, and passes out and has to be taken out. The flower he uses, Lily of the Valley.
Oh, no shit.
Bro. And he says it out loud, and everybody online's like, I don't get it. That's kind of stupid. I'm like, oh my God, that is the coolest connection I've ever seen in my life. You just did a Breaking Bad TNA connection, and I'm all for this. The fact that you did Lily of the fucking Valley. All for it. I thought that was cool. Just random, man. I like it. TNA, at least they're doing different stuff, right? It's different from WWE and AEW.
Right.
They're giving you a reason to watch their shit.
Definitely.
And on SmackDown,
who cares?
Cody, Gunther, Sami Zayn, they all brawl. Likely looking like we may have a triple threat coming up for our next match. Gunther pissed off about his leg under the rope thing. Sammy, I'm being screwed. Blah, 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 blah. Cody wins. Raquel Rodriguez won the women's 4-way to qualify for the Queen of the Ring. And Tala Tonga defeated Royce Keys. Damian Priest, he made a stop with it, and Damian Priest stopped R-Truth from making the save, which...
That friction between Damian Priest and Royce Keys continues.
Royce Keys, yep. And then the biggest part, which I didn't expect, I was like, okay, Braun Breaker, probably. Nope, Dominic Mysterio advances to the King of the Ring, facing Damian Priest, Braun Breaker, and Trick Williams. If you're doing this, at this point, put it on Dominic.
Dom and Liv are going to win.
It's funny because I saw a thing that both finals will come down to Judgment Day shit. Liv versus Raquel and Finn versus Damian. Or Finn versus Dom.
I think Dom, so actually, you know what? Maybe walk it back a little bit. Maybe Dom wins and Jesus Christ, Roxanne win.
Raquel, not Roxanne.
Raquel. God damn it! Never mind.
I was gonna say something really bad anyway. So, Liv Morgan did win in her match on Monday Night Raw against Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, and Chelsea Green. I was all for Chelsea winning. I'm like, if anybody could be a queen of the ring, she'd fucking murder the character.
100%.
I only think logically.
Yeah.
On SmackDown, we didn't talk about it. Chad Gable apologized to Rey Fenix.
Mm-hmm.
On Raw, he tries apologizing to Penta, and he said, I'm not the one you really need to apologize to. And after Penta defeated Rey Mysterio in an Intercontinental title match, Rusev and Ethan Page come out and they take off Rey Mysterio's mask.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fucking funny. We've been seeing his face since
already know
2000.
what he looks like.
He posts pictures with his family on the fucking nonstop of what he looks like. We're fine. However, in a ring, I get it. Keep the kayfabe alive. Fine.
Sure.
And then Chad Gable makes the save. The pop, him handing the mask over. if you do not capitalize on Chad Gable and give him at least the Intercontinental Championship by SummerSlam, you have fucked everything up. Right now, I'd be pushing him to world title status because the crowd is over with him.
100%. You gotta
Every
strike
time
while
you've
the
seen
iron's
him.
hot.
Now, one more thing. America. Make Chad Gable great again. Why I say that is, hang on, in Italy, that's the pops. In Paris, that's the pops. These pops we're getting are overseas right now. When they come back, we better be cheering him to the point they have to push him. The European crowd is all for Chad Gable because they're fucking smart and get what you should
What's
have.
going on? Yeah.
Thank you. But when you get back to America, we as our fans need to do our part to keep him being pushed. That's where I'm at.
100%. Yeah. You know how weird wrestling fans are, though.
Especially different foreign territories, and I appreciate it. Canada has always been a specific type of category, category. Chicago, New York City has had their own, but England, they're looking for classics. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm hoping they do the right thing. And to be honest with you, this match is what got me where I was like, wow, okay, maybe, just maybe, Triple Nose may be doing something better than what we thought. Javon Evans defeated Seth Rollins, Ricky Saints, and Tala Tonga to qualify for King of the Ring. So we got Obafemi, Dirty Dom, and Javon Evans. And we're going to find out this Thursday. I'm hoping it's Finn Balor that makes its way through. I really hope they don't do something stupid like Jey Uso.
They probably will. You know, that's one thing. You know, I saw somebody post on the internet, like, give us the king and queen that we want. And it was Jey Uso and fucking Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill. I saw that one.
I'm like, huh? Who wants that?
You know, I did see something. Where did it all officially go wrong for Triple H and WWE?
Jey Uso.
Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble. That pushing of Cena off that thing right there turned everything around. Everything was fine all the way up into that. And then as soon as you did that and then the tapping of Gunther, everything went fucking downhill. Damn.
Crazy.
Well, at least right now I'm excited about the King of the Ring, that it's people that I didn't expect. I thought it was going to be Seth Rollins going directly to Roman Reigns.
Same.
So we'll find out where it goes. I'm excited about this next part of the podcast. It's bringing it to the table.
Just bring it, bitch! Oh my gosh!
We've made mentions of this several fucking times, but now I'm at a point where I'm pissed off, okay? I'm not allowed to use my phone at work. But my phone goes off every now and then for a message. Fine. But when 17 of them come in between 12 and 12:10 on a Wednesday afternoon, I know exactly who it is, and it's annoying as fuck. To the following people, I need to say this to you. Every time we post our fucking show at Wednesday.
Oh.
This is the first time I'm going to attempt to name all these cocksuckers. Here we go. Kauriel Aslam. Fuck you. MD Sahala. Fuck yourself. All right, all you can fuck yourself. Now I'm just going to name the names. Biplop Hossain. Milan Hossain. Ahmed Savan. Raciel Shakita. Mid Jahurul Horku. Manhub. Good fucking name, buddy. Manhub Alone. David Palermo.
Hey, I got creative with that one.
Mid Rakib. Mid Raham. Kabir Roy. Rasil Ahman. All you guys. Fuck yourselves. My phone blows up more than what you guys are trying to do. Nonstop. Like, I swear to God, Wednesday afternoons, I actually hate posting the podcast. Hey, would you like us to help you with your podcast? Or, as they like to say, you help podcast?
Okay.
Fuck them. No, fuck this bullshit.
Fuck them in the ear. Fuck them in the other ear.
I swear to God, they fuck you on the podcast. They fuck you on the messenger. No, honestly, I've been just... That right there, those names, that was Wednesday. I'm not bullshitting you. That was Wednesday. I didn't go last week. I did pictures of just last Wednesday.
Oof.
Not today, ISIS.
Disco. Fuck yeah.
All right, what do you got, man? I hope it's a little
wow.
more happier than my shit.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Like I said, man, it's been a tumultuous time. We had
use better words that I know.
Do-gooder. The younger boy's car needed some work. That was not a cheap endeavor. The older kid's truck had a rotted and cracked frame. We had to sell that off. So yeah, I gave my older son my car. I'm currently looking. Hopefully I get something cool. It'll probably just be an Accord.
I ride a bike, a bicycle.
Oh, well, there you go. Probably has the the little banana seat on it. Nice bright pink color, tassels hanging from the handlebars. So yeah, and then it's just been like one car thing. Oh, then a wheelbarrow randomly went on Mama's car. So it's just been a lot of car stuff, and then a lot of job stuff too. I got word my older son just got hired full time. He's got kind of like a promotion at work, so that's cool. Mom is interviewing Thursday, so that'd be tomorrow, for a new job. That'd be a nice little bump in pay if she gets that nice little promotion. And I don't know, there might be some things on the horizon for ODM. We'll see where that goes. So it's just been a lot of up and down. I feel like
from your one text, I did see that it sounded, and I was like, I think I understand what you mean by that wording, and I won't put it out over the thing, but it seemed like that was a good motion.
Yeah, it feels like we went like in a down thing with all the car stuff, and now we're starting to come back on the upswing. So it's just nice to get some good news.
Rizzos are getting rich.
I don't know about all that, but I might end up with a Cadillac. We'll see. That's what I'm going for, buddy.
Yo, go old school. Like I'm saying, like Pinky used to have.
Monday Night Wars. Marty, you've got to come back with me.
Where?
Back to the future.
Wait a minute, Doc. What are you talking about? What happens to us in the future? What, do we become assholes or something?
Give me a hell yeah!
You want a war? You're gonna get me.
Mick Foley is going to win their world title.
Has been paid for by the New World Order. Come on, Vince. Step into the ring.
Generation X invades WCW tonight.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
Have a nice day.
We got you.
Good Monday Night Wars. I just tried to fuck with you. All right, man, here it is. It's November 13th, 1995. I already stressed it before. We are heading towards one of my favorite wrestling matches, favorite wrestling pay-per-views of all time. I'm excited. I'm glad we're doing this part of the Monday Night Wars. ODM. Deliver it.
Yeah, that show would be the one I just talked to Kevin Nash about. So we'll start with Raw. It is the go-home show for Survivor Series.
Hang on. I have to tell you
in.
this. I promise. I know I'm a dick. But, having some random conversations here and there, building things. Me and my father were talking the other day. And he goes, hey, your brother said he was trying to meet with Kevin Nash. And he goes, did he? And I go, no. This motherfucker thought he had the set of balls that could get through anything and couldn't get him at all. And he goes, well, that fucking sounds like him. And I was fucking laughing because I was like, now my buddy paid the price, got to meet Mr. Nash, got to talk with him, But it was very funny. My dad being like, yeah, of course, your dickhead brother thought he could make his way in, no problem.
Yep.
The name keeps up, my man.
It does. Was that the episode we used Kevin Green eating the Slim Jim?
Holy shit. It might be. And what that was it was a June thing, which might have been around a Kevin Green thing. My brother's birthday trumped me watching wrestling or whatever. I'm like, oh, it's his brother. And I'm like, it was my dickhead brother's birthday or whatever it was, and I had missed the pay-per-view or whatever it was, and Kevin Green was a part of it. Yes, so 100%.
There you go. All right, well.
Oh, man, I miss the days of Kevin Green, Mongo McMichael.
Do you, though?
Giant table. I don't.
There was that run. One of my favorite runs was Ric Flair having his own personalized catering table at ringside for 2 months straight.
Hell, it was 3. It was the entire fall, and it was our favorite parts. Led right into Giant's beefy mansion. All right,
Anyway, let's move on here.
What happened? Are we doing Raw first?
We're doing Raw first. It's the go-home show for Survivor Series. Razor and 1-2-3 Kid have had several confrontations over the weekend on WWF's Tour de Force. Gorilla Monsoon speculates about Kid being the guest referee tonight for Sid and Razor for the IC title. So Monsoon says Sid and Razor still will face each other, but it won't be for the title. Hunter Hearst Helmsley versus Henry O. Godwin. They're still going on with that. Godwin teases using the slot bucket, but he dumps it on himself instead. Now Hunter's like, I'm not touching you. And Hunter scurries to the back and slips on the slop, and they just chase each other off into the back.
When a fat girl wants to bang you, you just...
Never mind. Doc Hendricks teases Survivor Series. We get a promo from the Superstars. DiBiase tells...
It's Survivor Series 1995. It's from Washington, D.C.
It is. Next you get Ahmed Johnson versus Jake Steele, a.k.a. a jobber. Cut to a quick promo from HBK. Ahmed wins quick. Vince is with Ahmed post-match, and Ahmed calls out Sid. We got a split.
And to throw this out, HBK, just throwing it out, we have not seen HBK since the title drop after getting the Syracuse beatdown. So everything we've seen are just video packages
or phone calls
before he returns.
Yep, absolutely.
But this is important because not only is, and it isn't a spoiler, but it's for fun of a spoiler, the day after Survivor Series.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
I know.
It's not a spoiler because it's so many years later. But, yeah, all we've had is just video packages or sound packages of HBK.
Yeah, and after Survivor Series, you're going to get more of the same.
I need his pay.
We get a split-screen interview of Brett and Diesel. Vince moderates. Brett brings up losing to Backlund only because his mom threw in the towel. Then the match at Rumble where Owen interfered. He didn't beat me. And Nash says, well, I jackknifed you. It was just funny how Nash was... It was like the way they were doing it, it was like a very subtle, very calm back and forth. He's like, he didn't beat me. He's like, I jackknifed you.
I love this promo.
Yeah, it was good.
I actually like how they did it.
Nash was super calm.
The only time I've seen one semi as similar to this was Rollins and Riddle. When they had their... And he's like, yeah, how's things going with your marriage? I'm sorry, what the fuck did you just say?
Yeah.
It was that calm arguing sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I love everything about this entire third match feud. They did right.
Mm-hmm. No, it was good build-up.
The rubber match.
Yep, it was the rubber match. Yeah, this is going to be their third match. Absolutely. King Mabel beats a jobber. We get a promo from Taker. And we get our main event. It is Sid with Ted DiBiase versus Razor Ramon, non-title. 1-2-3. Kid is your guest referee. The best part is 1-2-3 Kid holds up the title, even though it's not a title match. Man, this is back when Sid could still move. I remember he had this impressive nip up right into a choke slam to Razor. It looked fucking great. Dean Douglas comes out, attacks Razor on the floor while the Kid's distracted. Razor gets Sid up for the Razor's edge, but the Kid pulls Sid's down. Sid hits the power bomb. Kid fast counts. DiBiase goes back to old tropes, stuffs money into Razor's mouth, and then 1, 2, 3 Kid takes it out of Razor's mouth and puts it in his pocket.
I love that. Let's not waste money here.
Yeah, I know,
that's
right? You may not need it, but I do. And then,
I will say... I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish.
Yeah. So the closing shots on the show. It's JR with Dean, Douglas, Cornette, Owen, and Yoko, and Razor comes in afterwards and goes after Douglas.
I got to say, you said this is the better version of Psycho Sid. I think he was decent in the early '90s, both WCW and WWF.
I'm just saying he moved better.
In 96 and 97 is when he really came into his own, I really feel like, for the better. 95, 96, 97. When they put the title on him against Shawn Michaels at the 96 Survivor Series, never a doubt in my mind where I was like, no, that shouldn't have happened. I'm like, no, that was good. He was primed to be the right heel.
Right.
He was in his, I feel like, the best shape of his life, where he wasn't fucking up as much. And I mean, like, in-ring style.
Mm-hmm.
Right here is the beginning of it. So it was cool. Like, with you saying that, I'm saying, like, this is the beginning of the better part of Psycho Sid.
Yep. Absolutely. Good shit. Meanwhile, on Nitro, we open with Hogan in the Dungeon of Doom. And for reasons, he's dressed like he's in The Princess Bride, and he has a sword.
Anybody want a peanut?
Yeah, sure. Mang with Taskmaster versus Macho. Macho comes in from the crowd to jumpstart it. Macho wins. Shark comes in post-match, then Luger. Luger never ceases to amaze me with his fashion style. He has a pinstripe tank top with matching workout pants.
I really think he was trying to work some shit out during the early years. He's like, what works as a good attire for me? Because I guarantee he's not going to look like that next week.
No, as long as he doesn't wear the pirate shirt again.
Arr.
Kensuke Sasuke versus Benoit. Benoit wins quick. Johnny B. Bad versus Eddie Guerrero for the TV title. It turns into a brawl. It's a time limit draw. They're still shoving after the bell, and then they hug. Gene's in the ring with Taskmaster, Jimmy Hart, and the Giant. Jimmy Hart is carrying his WCW Hulkster jacket. Then we get Dean Malenko versus Sting. Commentary puts over Malenko. Heenan mentions his dad being the great Malenko. Malenko works the leg, goes for the cloverleaf, but Sting rolls into a small package for the win.
Stinko Malenko.
Stinko Malenko. And we get Gene in the ring with Sting to close out the show. Hogan called out Sting for walking out with Luger last week. Hogan wants a match. Sting says, I'm looking forward to it. And Gene says, Hogan said, if it looks like a rat, walks like a rat, and quacks like a rat.
Do you say quacks like a rat? I didn't know if it was you fucking up or Hogan.
I read that exactly. That's what Mean Gene said.
Funny thing is, I watched that shit, and I think that went right over my goddamn head.
Because it's supposed to, the saying is, if it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, quacks like a duck. But he just,
no, I get that, but motherfucker. He should have said squeaks like a rat, is what he probably meant to do.
No, I think it was on purpose. I think he meant it was an intentional flub to sound funny, because that's what Mean Gene does.
Yeah,
unless he was really
Gene.
Saying what.
No,
Hogan
it's Mean
said.
Gene.
Yeah,
no, it's Mean. Yeah, you're right.
Scheme.
If
Gene.
it was Hogan, different story, but it was Gene.
Right. Gene sends it to commentary and calls Heenan a con man. That's how we end the show.
Accurate. Well, I'm excited to talk about this week's show, so I'll let you know when we're going to talk about it.
So what are you up to tonight?
We're going to this party tonight, this warehouse thing.
Some sort of rave thing.
Is this gonna be cool?
Yeah, I guess.
Does the British guy still work here?
Went to Vegas for the weekend.
The British guy usually hooks us up.
believe you're selling allergy medicine.
Oh, we're out of that. We're down to chewable aspirin.
I think I feel something.
It's really smooth, isn't it?
What do you want for Christmas, Claire?
We just kissed a little, okay? Hello, he's a drug dealer.
He's a good guy.
Oh, he's the good drug dealer. Listen, I just want to make a deal here. Can we make a deal?
Bring you money home?
Now watch what I do with his wrist. Heck, down like that? Come on. You know, I watch all these cop shows, and they never do it right. Ever.
Keep it close. Just an extra $10 in it for you. Get in the car.
You stole a car, shot a bouncer, and had sex with 2 women. So now you're an entrepreneur.
You shouldn't do this, Rana.
Just drive. Well, if you gotta go.
From Doug Lyman, the director of Swingers, Tay Diggs, William Fichtner, Katie Holmes, Breckin Meyer, Jay Moore, Timothy Oliphant, Sarah Polly, Scott Wolf.
You know what I like best about Christmas?
Mistletoe?
The surprises.
When there's nothing to do.
So, Zach, would you say you're open to new things?
Accept what you've done.
Is your British ass happy now?
When you've gone too far to stop.
There's no body. There's no crime. We'll put her in the trunk. Stop! What? Stop it! What? It's a Miata!
This spring.
Yo, man, I told you my mother's mother was...
Your mother's spot. This ain't roots. If you were any less black, you would be clear.
Nothing will take you farther.
It's stuck!
Oh.
Give me the gun!
Go.
It's alright, I'm okay!
What's up, guys? Drop a like, smash subscribe, and hit notify to get all of our trailers before they drop anywhere else.
And go!
I see what you did there.
Yo, at least admit the look on your face. You're like, what the fuck kind of lead-in is that?
Yeah,
I
pretty much.
watched you look. You're like, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And I'm like, ha, gotcha. Go.
Yep.
All right. Well, now that I broke it down, hey, go.
Go. All right. Well, dude, this is going to be an interesting one because I was hoping I could watch it again. I know I said this last week, and you got all like...
Yo, everything you put down, you're like, I wish I could watch it again.
Yeah,
I
no
just
shit.
didn't.
It's on Netflix, too, man. I should, right there. But here's the thing.
Guess what's on Tubi, by the way?
I was Tubi. Yeah, man.
AEW's first 3 seasons are on Tubi. So I'm waiting for the Tubi championship to come around.
Give it time. I'm sure it'll happen. So Go is a fun movie. It's from 1999. Not a ton of big names. You do have Jay Moore, Katie Holmes, Timothy Oliphant's in it. He was, relatively unknown. William Fichtner, which you probably know from a bunch of stuff. He's a big guy. He's from Buffalo. Big Sabres fan, big Bills fan. Tay Diggs is in it. Breckin Meyer's in it. Those are your big ones. But what's interesting...
All right, tell me the story. Go.
I swear to fucking Christ, I'm just going to walk away. So help me God. I'm just going to walk. The movie...
Go!
All right, I'm done. Bye.
Come on, that was a good one. That was a fucking amazing one.
Shall I go ahead?
If you have to, but let me tell you, I got you. That was all right. I'm just trying to puss you off. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, you're nailing that. At least you're nailing something for once. So this movie is interesting.
Your mom's been busy the last week.
Yeah, I know. She got to make money somehow. So this movie is a point of view movie, and the reason I call it a point of view movie is it's you're seeing it from 3 different perspectives, and then it all ties in together at the end. And there's a lot of scenes at the beginning where you see them, and you're like, well, what the fuck is that all about?
Do you mean 3 perspectives of the same person, or do you mean
different people?
3 different point of view,
different people, and then as you go, there is overlap between.
Sure, no, that's fine. I was just curious what you meant by 3.
In the first story, you see somebody on the phone with somebody, and the second story, you see the other end of the phone conversation.
Oh, I love a good movie or show like this.
Yep, and it makes sense. So basically, a couple of these friends, they work at a grocery store, local grocery store. Jay Moore and this other guy, I think he was on Dawson's Creek, Scott Wolf. He was
if it wasn't Pacey or Dawson, fucking I don't
Party
know
of
who the
Five.
other two
Party of
guys
Five.
were.
See, I knew it was one of those weird shows.
Oh, I kind of remember who that guy was. Yeah.
So they go in and they meet one of the characters who is working the register, and they got all this orange juice, and apparently that's because orange juice was something that you would drink when you're on ecstasy. So that's like supposed to be their in with the person that they're trying to get drugs from.
Yep.
So she's like, all right, fine, I'll fucking hook you up. We'll meet here later. But her connect is out of town, so she has to go directly to the guy that actually sells, who's Timothy Oliphant. And they said they wanted like 20 pills or something, we'll say. So she goes in, and he's listening to music.
One crack rock, please.
It's not, yeah, right. So she says, all right, I want to meet, I want 20 pills. And he goes, and he just cranks the music and tells her, take off your shirt. But he's not talking, and he goes like this, like, turn around. And then he turns on the music like, are you coming here walking off the street asking me for 20 pills when 20 pills just happens to be where it goes to from drug dealing to intent to distribute? Right? So, and she's like, well, I don't have the money. And he goes to start putting away. He's like, listen, I'm totally good for it. I'll pay you more. He's like, well, I need collateral. So she leaves Katie Holmes behind, her friend, as collateral so she can come back with the money or the pills. This is where one of my favorite lines is, because she's saying, I need a favor. He goes, wow, I didn't know we were such good friends, Rana, because if we were, you would know that I give head before I give favors, and I didn't even give the best of my friends head, so the chances of you getting a favor right now is pretty fucking slim. One of my favorite lines ever. It's so great. Yeah, it was 20. Yep, it is 20. Intent to sell becomes trafficking. All right, so she gets the pills. And she goes to meet these two guys, and it's these two gay guys, and it's William Fichtner's there all of a sudden. And he's like, oh, do you want a beer? William Fichtner's like, do you want a beer? She's like, no, actually, I'll take some of that orange juice. So William Fichtner goes to the kitchen, and she's talking with the two gay guys, and he comes back, he's like, fresh out of orange juice. And then the two gay guys are like, oh, shit. No, we were just at the grocery store. We just bought a ton. I think it's in the car. She gets wind that something's going on here. She remembers the drug dealer telling her about how 20 is the magic number. So she goes in the bathroom and she flushes them. The best part is her buddy in the car took a couple out and took them. So he's tripping balls now. And she's got to figure out, she doesn't have the money to pay the drug dealer back. And she obviously doesn't have the pills. So she goes to the grocery store where she works. She starts ripping open boxes of different types of medication until she finds one that looks like it. She puts them back in the pill bottle or whatever. She goes, she's like, the guy backed out. Here's your pills. And takes her friend and leaves. And he just kind of chuckles, and he's pouring them out, and he looks at them. He notices they're off and realizes he got fucked. So basically, William Fichtner is an undercover cop who had busted the gay guys, and now the gay guys have to go undercover to try to do a drug deal. Next spot is a bunch of other friends. They go to Vegas. Breckin Meyer is pretending he's black the whole time. It's fucking great. They end up at a strip club and they get kicked out. One of the guys gets shot. The two of them get poisoned, like iodine poisoning from eating shrimp in a buffet in Las Vegas. But they leave their credit card behind, so they're able to get tracked. And then the third story is the two gay guys. So it gives you more insight. Yeah, dude, there's so much that goes on, but it's great because after the failed raid, the detective, William Fichtner, brings the gay guys back to his house, and the wife is cooking dinner, and the guy gets naked in front of him, and it's just weird. And basically, he's trying to get them to sell Amway. And it's not Amway. It's not Amway. It's Confederated Products. It's a different level of product. It's fucking, dude, this movie is just fucking great. And then at the end, it all fucking ties together. It is just outstanding. Just the way that they do the crossover. But yeah, it's one of those, it's a cult classic. It never really got, like Lebowski came out. Nobody gave a fuck about that movie. And then later on, it became a cult classic, right? There's other movies like this. This one should have fallen into that, but I feel like it just never took off. It is super fucking funny. It's just a great movie. There was another guy in it that had a bit part. He was the security guy in the strip club. And I think he's a comic that Brother Weeze used to talk about. all the
Oh, really?
time. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find his name here. Oh shit, what was it? Maybe it was Jimmy Schubert. I think that's who it was.
Jimmy Schubert.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was him. Yep. I just remember that name. I mean, keep in mind this was in '99, so even if it was a little bit after that, I, just remember him talking. Melissa McCarthy's apparently in it too.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't. Nobody knew who the fuck that was back in 1999. So, who the fuck is it? The two gay guys. They are on a soap opera. They act on a soap opera. That's the added thing, and it's funny because when Katie Holmes sees them in the grocery store, she goes, "Gay men are so hot, it's tragic." And then they cut to a TV, and it's the fucking soap opera with the two of them on it. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I never watched any of this, man.
Yeah, it's really good. You gotta. What is it? When they go to Vegas, the bunch of friends, they find out they have an adjoined room, so the kid in the next room opens the door, and during that phone conversation part, he's like, "What are you doing in there? Raping little children." Oh, shit.
That's funny you say that. I just watched this video the other day. It was a TikTok of a kid being like, "You know that you're going to go down?" And the guy goes, "Do you know that you're playing against a child rapist?"
Okay.
No, that's a fucked up, like video games. Yeah. Anyway, kids get raped. Anyway, I didn't mean that. Anyway,
so
is there more to this movie? Go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking. Some of the lines are hilarious. So there's this one. I don't know if he's Irish or British, but when they're in Vegas, he meets these two girls because they have like a wedding reception going on in the hotel at the casino, and he meets these two girls. So he goes up. Earlier, Tay Diggs was telling about tantric sex, where you don't ejaculate, you hold it in, you redirect it and hold it in. And this is where the clip where I use for you, where he goes word, it's because the guy pretended to be black. He's talking about it. Tay Diggs is talking about the tantric sex, and he goes, "I've had orgasms that make you see God, and I do mean Allah." And the white guy goes word, and Tay Diggs goes word. So the British guy, or whatever he is, he goes up to this room and he starts smoking pot with these two girls. And the one girl's like, "Oh, I got to put tissue up my nose because it makes me sneeze or whatever." And when she's lighting the bowl, she fucking catches the fucking tissue on fire. And she's freaking out. So then he starts having sex with both of them. The problem is that the tissue still was fucking burning and the room catches on fire. And he bolts out. At one point, they steal a car. They shot the bouncer at the strip club. So they're telling one of the buddies on the ride back what happened because they weren't there. They were sick in the hotel room from the shrimp poisoning. And he's like, "Just so we're clear, you stole a car, shot a bouncer, and had sex with two women?" Oh, so fucking great. Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been You'll Never Need to Watch the Movie Go because he went through every scene with ODM.
Pot calling the kettle black on that one.
That's why I did it. I did it because you fucking call me out all the time. I had to. Honestly, I don't even need, as soon as I know the scene order, I'm done. Oh,
I got nothing else. I'm actually trying to think here.
I'm sorry. Are you upset?
No.
Do you want to press pause so we can hash this out?
No. We can do it right here.
Okay, hash it. Go ahead. You tell me I talk too much.
No, I got nothing. We're good.
I know. I'm fucking with you. No, honestly.
End the show!
No, when I did see the trailer for this movie, I looked at it. I'm like, it looks familiar. I feel like I'd seen at least the trailer only. Yeah. I think it's only the trailer. But yeah, I'll give it a shot at some point. Is it on Tubi?
I'm pretty sure it is. Tubi and Netflix. Tubi. But it's on Netflix, Tubi. Yeah.
Tubi's the best. If it's on Tubi, I don't care. Next week, I got something we're going to be talking about, but it's not on Tubi. It is on YouTube, and it's surprising because I didn't think they let murders stay on YouTube. But next week, we're all going to witness a homicide. I'm going to let ODM watch it for the first time ever. I'll be sending it over to him. We'll be watching it together live. And you're able to, we've done that before. I'll be able to pipe in that sound later. It's what's called the Mike Levy incident. Mike Levy was it still is. I assume he's still alive after this incident. A radio disc jockey that tried to get into wrestling and be a part of the King and Queen Death Tournament for IWA. We've talked about this before. I made it either bring it to the table or something to the effect of. Next week, we'll be talking about giving you the actual URL so you make sure you're seeing the right one. ODM will be getting his live reaction because I'd like to see what people feel like when they're witnessing a homicide for the first time. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of fun, you know? So we'll be doing that next week. And outside of that, man, we don't have any... Oh, wait, you know what? I will say, New Japan Dominion is this coming Saturday night, Sunday. Just sad.
Yeah,
sad
used to get
see
excited.
Where it's at.
Yeah, we used to get excited.
I looked at the card and I was like, oh, this is nothing like 8-9 years ago.
I know, right?
The 8-9 years ago, I was like, I'll stay up till 4 a.m. I could fucking do that. Let's do this. I don't give a shit. This is... I could wait. So, anyway. We'll be back next week. I'm the Professor. I bid you a farewell. He's ODM. He bids you his final thoughts. And to be honest with you, I got to be honest with you guys. Look at when it comes to these final thoughts, he really does work on them as hard as he can at the end of the day, just really from the deep down pit of his heart. So we all hope you really do keep him with you each day, whether you agree with him or not. So ODM, please, Joe, ODM, please, your final thoughts.
Thanks, Professor.
You're welcome.
Just a little clarification here. You keep bringing up this Mike Levy incident. I think 3 times today, I think we'll call it a hat trick, you mentioned the phrasing of watching a homicide unfold before your eyes. It would be attempted homicide. He did not die. Get your shit together.
Premature death.
Only thing dying is this show.
The Top of Wrestling Podcast is brought to you by The Top of Wrestling Podcast. Your hosts are the Professor Mark Fantasia and ODM The Doc Joe Rizzo. Feel free to reach out to the show by email at thetopofwrestling@gmail.com, on their Facebook page, Twitter page, Instagram page. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. You can listen to the show on most popular platforms, including iTunes, Spotify, Podbean, Amazon Music, Pandora, and YouTube. Without your continued support, it would be just some guys talking wrestling, which is pretty much what it is anyway. Good night, folks.
I'm saying to you, I got, with my Bluetooth, you're in my left ear. I got my voice in my right ear. I got Madonna's big dick coming out of my left ear over here, and I got Toby, I don't know what, coming out of my right ear.
Nailed it.
Never mind that. You know what?
Book
Shoot
bag.
this piece of shit.
I changed my mind. Shoot this piece of shit. You shoot me
Yo.
in a dream, you better wake up and apologize.
You know, Tim Roth basically shows his true colors right there in the beginning when, you know what? He's changed my mind. Give me my dollar back. I'm like, Jesus, dude. Like, oh, no. That's not what it is. That's not what it was. He goes, who didn't throw in? Mr. Pink. Why? He doesn't believe in tipping. What do you mean you believe?
He rat.
Tim Roth he's ratting right there in the beginning, and I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like, as a cop, why are you talking?
Yep.
That bothered me.
Good call.
Thank you.
Foreshadowing.
I appreciate that. Yeah. It's funny because the other day, all right, so she's not a Bible banger. She's a recent Bible banger. You know those women that are just now finding Jesus at 48 because, well, there's nothing else in life.
They're tired of drinking and whoring?
Yeah, exactly. So a coworker, she, the other day, Like a Virgin was on, and I happened to walk right by her desk at the right time while the radio's playing, where she goes, like a virgin, and I did the, hey, but I just did a movement to it, and it was dead on. She goes, oh my God. Have you ever seen? And I was like, all right, here we go. Are we going to get in a Reservoir Dogs conversation? She goes, Moulin Rouge. And I go, no. Can't say I did. I remember the song that they did for Moulin Rouge with Lady Marmalade and all the famous, it was like the 2000s chicks at that time. It was cool. Mainly because Lil' Kim was in it. But she goes, no. She's like, this thing happens in Moulin Rouge, blah, blah, blah. And I go, oh, that's cool. I go, have you ever watched Reservoir Dogs? And she goes, no. I go, oh, you should look up and see what the scene is like about Like a Virgin, what his take is on that. And she goes, oh, all right.
Oh, boy. Do you realize what you've done?
What you've done? Oh, God.
Moulin Rouge, is that the one where they do Roxanne?
No, Moulin Rouge is where they do the... They made my love.
Oh, that's helpful. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Gitchy, ya, da, da, da.
That's the one I'm thinking of.
The fuck I know.
The fuck I know.
I never know what you're thinking. You know what was funny is that I didn't fix what I wrote in the text because I was happy with it anyway. With you and Lil Jon. And I was like, I say these things to Joe just to... And it was supposed to be piss him off.
Yeah.
And it said puss him off. And I go, yeah, we're going to keep it with the puss. Yeah. We're good with that.
Keep it there. It is Moulin Rouge. Yeah, it's got Nicole Kidman and Ewan McGregor. They do Roxanne.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do Roxanne.
Oh, okay, I didn't see the... Okay, hang on. Didn't see the movie.
Okay,
I was actually
you
too busy getting
you should
laid.
watch that scene. It's pretty cool, just the way that they do Roxanne. It's really cool.
Yeah. You want to see something really crazy? Watch the movie Baby Girl with Nicole Kidman. We're talking only a year or two old.
Is that the one where she wants to become the newscaster and she's with Joaquin Phoenix?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, this is a chick just...
To die for. That's what that one is.
But this is again 2024, 2025, 26. This is her main goal is searching for a fucking escorting orgasm, we'll call it, basically.
Okay. I always love Nicole Kidman. She's hot as fuck.
You know what? It's funny because I was excited to see what's that one with Tom Cruise.
Eyes Wide Shut?
Yeah.
I'm going to stop you right there.
Okay.
I've already got notes on it. I just need to watch it. Dude, there's some rabbit hole shit in that movie.
And while I get that, it was not for the young age.
No.
I was like 15. I was like, I don't understand what the fuck's going on. Is she going to show me her bush or not? Like, I don't fucking get this right here. Like, that's all I had on that movie.
You're going to show me her bush or what?
So anyway, Wrestling? Yeah, I guess.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, we'll give it a shot. Oh, so we got to find out. We only have so much time, in a way, when it comes to that SummerSlam weekend thing. Contestants. So, Lil Jon and I are in. Oh, this is great. I'll keep this because it's actually a whole fucking... We'll just keep this whole thing as a fucking hidden track. Lil Jon, I was messaging him, and I go, hey, man, I got no problem picking you up, but, you know, it's a Civic. So, you know, and he goes, wow, way to give me a complex. And he did the Chris Farley fat guy in a little coat gif. And I go, bro, my car is a complex. I go, it's not made for men.
Yeah.
And he goes, you won't hear me bitch at all. And I go, all right, then. Or I go, no bitching if I pick you up. And then it was like a picture of, or a gif of someone like doing the throw away the key. And I was like, all right, cool. So he's in, you're in, Mike's in. So that's our 4 for sure. If Whiskey Man wants to get in, fine. But I think we need to do it, like, we need to do it almost, I want to kind of do it almost to it, not to a T of what the show is, but we should pick, like, 5 sauces, or however many that you do, and then each sauce, we have a topic. So after we get done having it, we talk.
Oh, so you really want to do hot ones? Well, we should definitely...
Or not, or maybe we don't have to. Hang on.
No.
Or we just do the hotness, because here's my deal. I don't want to just go... that next, hot, because fuck, I'll just go to the hottest first if I have to, you know, like, so I want to do something where it's at least semi, all right, maybe it's wrestling conversation. Everybody has to name their favorite tag team right here, or whatever, just after this one. Something quick and fun.
We can do like maybe even like a 5-minute interlude. Who knows how they're going to get cooked? I still don't know if we're doing it at my place or Mike's, so if it's at Mike's, we might do the deep fryer. It's my place. We're going to probably use the smoker. I mean, I have an air fryer, so I mean, we could use that too. You know, so there's that.
Well, you're just doing a bunch of batch of dry wings, and then we're putting the sauce just on top of it.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. So no, I think that's good. You want a few minutes in between, and again, depending on how the cooking process goes, we might need to wait fucking 10, 15 minutes in between each one. Right? So, yeah, definitely.
Wouldn't you want to just have them all cooked and maybe just some kind of sitting on a warmer? Or
that might not be the worst idea. We'll see, because, I mean,
I know, you're a fucking grill perfectionist. You're like, yeah, but I want it where it's not going to be too dry when you bite into it. I get it.
It's less about having good wings. It's more about the sauce. So, yeah,
it is going to be about that. So, yeah.
But if you do the smoker, you can do multiple at once.
Exactly.
So you'll be able to do more at once, yeah. So
you and I will carry it over to Wheezy's.
What do you mean?
Your smoker.
Yeah, no, he's got a smoker.
He's got the smoker.
He's got 2 of them.
It's funny because Lil Jon was like, well, does it depend on whose houses it's at? I'm like, yeah, they live 2 streets away from each other. It does not depend on where this happens. I go, for me and you, it makes no difference.
Yeah.
For them, but close enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I say, but let's limit it. If Whiskey Man wants to get in, I'm down with it. That's it, though.
All right.
Well,
I'd mention it to
let
my kids.
Miss Wheezy.
Well, yeah, Miss
Wheezy. Wait. The kids could get in it, too. Absolutely. Yeah. All right, so I'm down for it. I think it'd be fun. It's funny because I was telling my wife, she's like, because, look, I don't have, like, full-blown diagnosed IBS, but, you know, she's like, that's going to be a long ride home. I go, yeah, I know. I was like, I'm going to hit up a couple of those travel center spots on the side of 90 and shit.
Right.
So, all right, I'm good. That's cool. I just wanted to chit-chat about it now. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, we probably should. You're right. We should start solidifying details. Let me make a note of that. Fuck, as it is this weekend, I got to fucking go buy a pork shoulder. I'm doing pulled pork on Saturday.
Ooh,
Jack's birthday.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Beat it like you do, Liz. Oh, yeah. And then give her the pill. She passes right out. But I say, like, how many? Let's do 5 levels of heat.
Okay.
Yeah, or do you think more?
I think 5's reasonable. You don't want to get crazy with it.
That's kind of where I'm at. Like, I mean, like, it's not like any of us are going to want to start at a mild and go, no, it's kind of salty. So, like, we'll say 5 to 7 at very most, but we'll think of just a very cool wrestling type topic for each one of them.
You sure you want to do wrestling, or you just want to have something a little more non-wrestling-y?
We're still top wrestling at this point.
Okay.
Ish. I mean, we can. I mean, I'm saying wrestling-esque, maybe some of it that, and then maybe we do. Everybody just yells out like your favorite movies or this or that, or favorite movie quotes, or we'll just fuck around, like whatever. We'll find topics. You're right. Some wrestling, some fuck around.
All right.
All right. Yeah, we should. You know what? We should get a doc going on our thing, and then we'll fuck around and make that. God damn it! My wife just proved me right, motherfucker. She goes, "How long do you think the first half?" I go, we'll be done before 7. It's 6:23.
It's 6:23.
Motherfucker. All right. All right. We need to make a doc at some point. No rush. We'll get that going. I'll start the show.